ever smelled someone who doesn't like to wash or change clothes? Greasy hair, sweat that hits like a tsunami. We've all been there. Discreetly covering our noses, looking around for someone else to share that "did you just catch that look?" But what we usually miss is that somewhere, someone in that crowd finds this arousing. To them, it's a fragrant treat to be cherished, like capturing a rare gem and tacking it close, sweetness and eternal sunshine. It might sound wild, but this is rooted in biology. It's all about pheromones, a scent that carries important information about whether someone might be a suitable partner for us. From an evolutionary perspective, a good partner is someone whose genes, combined with ours, will ensure healthy, strong offspring. And our noses can pick up those signals without us even realizing it. Once in a while, a man walks into my office who, let's say, doesn't exactly smell like roses. And yet, these men seem to have no trouble with their sex lives. In fact, they often tell me plenty of women find them attractive. They seem oblivious to the women who drop like flies as they pass too close. They're focused instead on the women looking at them with big, dreamy eyes. And yes, those do exist. That's how pheromones work. They are signals that can make us think this person could be the one.
He is the one.
And from an evolutionary perspective, a good partner is someone, as I said before, whose genes will mix with ours to create strong offspring. But why am I telling you this? Because it's one of the hypotheses about how we choose our partners. In my previous video, I talked about Helen Fisher's research. Helen Fisher, a prominent biological anthropologist, argues that our partner choices are more biological than we even realize. Our brains are influenced by chemicals that play key roles in our behaviors, driving our emotions, attachments, and motivation. And these chemicals also affect who we are attracted to. We might gravitate towards partners with neurochemical profiles similar to ours. For example, those with a dominant dopamine system might attract others who seek novelty and excitement, while those with a dominant serotonin system might look for calmer, loyal partners. And this all happens beyond our conscious awareness. So even if you think you're falling in love because it's so romantic, your brain's chemistry is a lot more involved than you'd like to think. Today, I will focus on another hypothesis, one that suggests our body scent plays a crucial role in choosing a partner. It turns out our scent carries information about the MHC, or major histocompatibility complex, a set of genes crucial for immune function. The healthiest children are often born to parents with the most diverse MHCs, and interestingly, we humans can subconsciously select a partner based on just that. In 1995, Swiss scientists Claus Wedekind conducted an extraordinary experiment to see if scent influences partner selection. He asked a group of men to wear the same cotton t-shirts for 2 nights. No perfume, deodorants, smoking, spicy food or alcohol were allowed. The aim was to preserve their natural body odor. The t-shirts were then collected and sealed in containers, and a group of women was asked to smell them and rate their attractiveness. The women didn't know anything about the men who had worn the shirts. They only used their sense of smell. And the results were fascinating. Women overwhelmingly preferred the scent of men whose MHC was different from their own. Essentially, they were subconsciously choosing men with whom they could produce stronger, healthier children due to greater genetic diversity. And by the way, did you know that in the very same year, 1995, eBay was created? Imagine eBay was also a dating app. Hey, I like his profile. Let's buy his shirt. Add to cart. Wait for the package. What a time saver.
Why did I answer my door? I was so into buying that lamp on eBay.
How much was it going for?
How much was what going for?
The lamp on eBay.
Oh, I see. That's good. Very clever.
Check out the poll I've posted under this video. Whether you're a man or a woman, do you like your partner's sweaty scent? I am curious about your experiences. But that's not the end of the surprises. Wedekind's study also found that women using hormonal contraception, pay attention, showed the opposite preference. They were more attracted to the scent of men with similar MHC. Why? Listen to this. Hormonal contraception mimics pregnancy, and during pregnancy, women may naturally seek the comfort of people with similar genes, like family, who can provide support and security. This shift in preferences under the influence of contraception could therefore impact partner selection, possibly leading to less genetic diversity. That's why I am curious how you see this in your own life. Check out the poll. Wedekind's discovery raises a lot of questions. Could hormonal contraception affect relationship stability? It's a complex issue, but the answer could be yes. Imagine a woman stops using contraception because she and her partner want to have a baby. And suddenly, her partner seems less attractive because their MHCs are too similar, something she wasn't aware of before. Believe me, I've had couples in my office who, without any obvious reason and very suddenly, just don't enjoy sex anymore. I will tell you more about these hidden reasons another time. Wedekind's study sparked a wave of similar experiments around the world. In 2008, scientists Craig Roberts and his team confirmed that contraception does indeed influence women's scent preferences. They found that women who started using hormonal contraception during a relationship experienced changes in how attractive they found their partners. Other studies, like the work by Alverne and Lima in 2010, suggest that these changes may impact relationship satisfaction and dynamics. However, let's not forget, attraction and bonding between partners are not just about scent or MHC compatibility. Factors like communication, trust, and shared values also play huge roles in building lasting relationships. Now I bet you're wondering, does scent work the other way too? Does a woman's scent affect how she's perceived by men? I will cover that in a future video. What does all this mean for us in practice? First, it highlights how subtle signals can influence our decisions, often without us even realizing it. Second, it encourages us to think about how modern interventions like hormonal contraception can impact our lives in unexpected ways. And third, it makes us wonder whether the perfumes we use are masking important information that could be guiding us toward the right partner. It's worth noting that Wedekind's experiment, like all studies, has limitations. Critics point out the small sample size or the influence of cultural factors, but still, it opens up a fascinating discussion about how much biology influences our choices. The sweaty t-shirt experiment shows we are more connected to nature than we think. Our senses, genes, and hormones create a web of influences shaping our relationships and decisions. But while biology plays a role, ultimately we decide who we want to share our lives with. At least that's what we'd like to think. Understanding this can help us better navigate our relationships.
What do you think?
Have you ever experienced an inexplicable chemistry with someone? Share your stories in the comments. In future videos, I will talk about the impact of women's scent on how they are perceived by men, what information our brains need to decide if someone is attractive, can the brain make decisions before we are consciously aware of them? Now, special thanks to the scientists whose work helped create this material. If you have any questions about sexology, ask in the comments with #question. And now, absolutely do not click the thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye.